What if I told you that one man's unapologetic swagger could rewrite NFL history? That a trash-talking tight end from Ohio would anchor a dynasty rivaling the greatest teams ever built? Buckle up, because you're about to witness the impossible rise of football's most electrifying showman. Travis Kelce hauls in another touchdown, spiking the ball with that signature swagger that's become his trademark across America. 3 Super Bowl rings. Let that sink in. 3 Lombardi trophies, claimed as the most dominant tight end in NFL history. Legends like Dan Marino, Barry Sanders, and Calvin Johnson, Hall of Fame immortals who never sniffed a championship. Yet here stands Travis Kelce, the brash kid from Cleveland Heights who turned trash talk into title gold, planting himself at the heart of the modern NFL's most unstoppable dynasty. Travis Michael Kelce, a name that echoes through Chiefs Kingdom louder than any other in franchise lore. We replay those jaw-dropping celebrations, the cocky flair, the physics-defying grabs, and that unbreakable bond with Patrick Mahomes. But here's the jaw-dropper. Those 3 rings are just the tip of the iceberg. 7 AFC Championship appearances. 7. Dive into his playoff mastery, and Kelce owns the record for most receiving yards by a tight end in postseason history. These aren't stats, they're eternal monuments to dominance. As legends fade into myth, we risk glossing over the staggering feats that read like a fantasy epic. We fixate on the showmanship and pop culture blaze, but forget the wild ride. How a basketball-obsessed Ohio kid became the spine of football's fiercest force. Step up to the line of scrimmage. It's time to relive the glory of the gridiron's ultimate showman. This is Travis Kelce's story, and it will leave you speechless. High pass lasers over the middle. Defenders scramble in chaos. Touchdown, Kansas City. The stadium ignites. Travis Michael Kelce entered the world on October 5, 1989, in Westlake, Ohio. Destiny's hand already dealing a winning hand. Son of a steel salesman, he'd shatter every expectation to become one of America's most iconic athletes. In Cleveland Heights, blue-collar grit fused with raw ambition. Kids there ruled multiple sports, honing the art of competitive banter. Greatness wasn't a dream. It was earned through sweat. The Kelce home pulsed with athletics. Dad Ed, a steel salesman with flawless game attendance. Mom Donna, who'd later steal hearts as America's ultimate football mom. Brother Jason, an all-pro center for the Eagles. Competition? It was family law. Travis crushed it in football, basketball, baseball at Cleveland Heights High. But the spark, he wasn't just athletic. He was a performer. While others nodded politely, Travis turned touchdowns into theater. Unapologetically himself, he'd dance in the end zone if it felt right. His personality as outsized as his talent. Haters called it cocky. He called it real. Self-belief only turns arrogant when you can't cash the check. And Travis always did. The University of Cincinnati bet on the loud Ohio kid, offering a scholarship that flipped the script. But college tested him hard. A 2010 marijuana suspension wiped out a season, nearly derailing it all. Kelce held fast, emerging wiser. Adversity? It forged champions, not broke them. His senior year? A clinic in electric tight end play, size, speed, fire that lit up scouts. But it was his confidence and leadership that sealed it. No chasing shadows. He'd forge his own path. At 6'5", with shocking burst, he was undeniable. In 2013, the Kansas City Chiefs drafted Travis Kelce in the 3rd round, 63rd overall. Before pro dreams soared, lightning struck. A knee injury and microfracture surgery shelved him for his rookie year. While peers shone, Travis grinded rehab, sidelined but scheming. The league wrote him off early. Fine, obstacles were just fuel. He erupted in 2014, a man unleashed. 2nd full season, 67 catches, 862 yards, 5 scores. but the personality. That's what hooked the world. Pointing, dancing, declaring. Greatness had arrived. That year was the prologue. Kelce didn't just redefine tight end. He revolutionized it with football IQ that bordered on psychic and a knack for thriving in chaos. Raw numbers, they tease the truth. Mid-2010s, Kelce morphed from prospect to force of nature. In 2020, he torched the single-season tight end yardage record with 1,416, numbers that stalked elite wideouts. Unfathomable. From 2016 to 2022, 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons. No tight end had ever sustained that blaze. He wasn't elite at his position. He was redefining it. Stats whisper. Moments roar. Kelce's genius, elevating when stakes screamed. Teammates leaned on him. Foes dreaded him. Fans demanded magic. In crunch time, clutch grab, chain mover, dagger TD, 87 was the answer. Playoffs? He ascends to God tier. Record postseason yards for a tight end 2,780. Most playoff receptions ever. Most 100-yard postseason games. January Kelce? Pure myth. Then, 2019. The pivot. Chiefs draft Patrick Mahomes 10th overall, 2017. Their link? Beyond football, alchemy. Telepathic trust, mind-reading routes. It birthed a dynasty that quaked the league. First full sync. Super Bowl LIV. February 2nd, 2020, Miami. Trailing 2010 late versus 49 years. Crumble? Now, Kelce snags a pivotal first down at 7:13, ignites the rally. Touchdown follows. Comeback sealed. Chiefs' first title in 50 years. Confetti falls. Kelce dances, roars into cameras. Vintage joy, pure vindication. Beginning, just the spark. Super Bowl LVII, 2023. Chiefs-Eagles. Brother versus brother. Travis versus Jason. Nation glued. Kelce owns it in a 38-35 thriller. Second ring secured. Post-whistle embrace. Iconic tears. Travis honoring Jason's grind. Vulnerability from the unbreakable. Goal. Hunger unquenched. Super Bowl of 2024. Rematch versus 49ers. 25-22 OT epic. Third ring. 3 in 5 years. Pair that with regular season reign, and Kelce's not just generational, he's eternal. Greatest tight end? Debate closed. But Kelce transcended pigskin. Cultural supernova. New Heights podcast with Jason. A smash. Dating buzz. Then, 2023, Taylor Swift. Sports icon meets global titan. He stayed Kelce, authentic amid the frenzy. Arrowhead roars or Eras tour cheers. Same vibe. Their spark flooded NFL with Swifties, spiking viewership. 2023 playoffs. Cameras chased her celebrations in Chiefs red. Kelce grinned through the madness, eyes on the prize. Super Bowl win, her watching from the suite. Image etched in lore. Authenticity, his superpower. In a scripted era, Kelce's raw, unfiltered passion. Zero apologies for swagger. Fans craved it. The anti-robot. Quotes. Folklore fuel. Champions creed. He proved tight ends could dazzle on field and off. Lead without ego. Spotlight share while lifting squads to glory. Career's end. Legacy lock. Position transformer. NFL personality revivalist. Dynasty architect. 3 rings. 7 1,000-yard tiers. Unbreakable playoff marks. Culture shaker. But deeper. Proof you conquer without selling your soul. Confidence backed by rings isn't flaw. It's fire. Celebrations aren't selfish when they fuel the team. Modern greats. Brady's 7, Montana's 4. Kelce, a hybrid empire, wins plus wow factor, woven into America's fabric. The Ohio kid who weaponized self turned tight end into art. In cap era chaos, his reign's unrepeatable. Records, not just set, shattered human limits. Travis Michael Kelce. More titles than any tight end ever. Personality etched in pop culture. Inspiration for authenticity's edge. You can't fake the clutch. It's DNA. And his pure champion. Next time greatest tight end sparks debate, summon the Ohio showman who turned every snap into spectacle for a decade plus of dominance. The man who proved, BU, win big. Travis Kelce, football's ultimate showman, America's truest victor. On August 26, 2025, Travis Kelce dropped to one knee, handing Taylor Swift not just a ring, but an epic love ballad for the ages. Two icons, forever endgame. Thanks for watching. Like if this fired you up. Subscribe for more Gridiron Legends Weekly. Endzone Exposed, where truth always scores.